If this turns out to be a biological weapon, KT, if this happens to be a conscious and overt act on the part of the Chinese military, and we know that biological warfare is part of their military doctrine, a significant part, just as cyber warfare or any other. If this were to turn out to be that, what should be the response? Because I'm not interested in 2- and 3-year programs, as I said to former Congressman Jason Chaffetz. If we don't go to war over the loss of 31,000 now, and certainly more to come, 31,000 American lives, what do we go to war over? When do we quit sending strong letters and talking tough? At what point are there consequences for this kind of behavior? Because whether they did it intentionally or not, we do know this, that
they did it.
That virus was unleashed on the world, and they lied, and that is the same as making it an intentional and conscious act of warfare, as far as I'm concerned.
Fox Business, that is a show on their business network. Not seeing a ton of business being discussed there, except, well, Lou Dobbs probably has some money invested in defense contractors and weapons manufacturers. You know, he's a conscientious investor, guys. He's putting his morals into his portfolio. His non-existent morals, his sociopathic morals, I guess that's an oxymoron, but whatever. That was a former Trump official that he was talking to, KT McFarland, former Deputy National Security Advisor under Trump very early on in the Michael Flynn days. If you guys even remember that far back, it seems like ancient history at this point. But let's get into it. That is crazy. Crazy that that's being said on national television. We're going to go to war with China over a virus that was accidentally started, that everyone presumes was accidentally started. No. The United States, China must have started, and they didn't care that their own people died, right? Because they're the baddies. They're the bad people. In the United States, we wouldn't let people die knowing except these are the same people that want us to go back to work and don't care if 1 to 2 to 3 to 4% of Americans die just because, or more Americans die just because they want their big line to go up. So that kind of undercuts your argument that the United States is the big moral actor here and that China is the baddie. They're the bad guys, right? It's such a simplistic but dangerous way to look at the world. Again, there's no evidence that coronavirus was created as a biological weapon. I mean, the Trump administration is admitting this. On Tuesday, General Mark Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, said the weight of evidence indicates that the coronavirus was natural, although he added that the conclusion is not yet certain. Fox News anchor Bret Baier reported Wednesday that his sources are increasingly confident that the virus originated in a lab, but stressed that those sources did not say it was a bioweapon. No matter the origin of the virus, though, Dobbs floated the prospect of war with China. All Lou Dobbs sees is nails, because all he has is a hammer. That's his entire worldview. That's all of these, neoconservatives, crazy, bloodthirsty warmongers. All they see is just, let's kill. We should go to war because people died in China from coronavirus. People died in the United States from coronavirus. Let's go to war on an unproven accusation. That's never been wrong. That's been A-okay in the United States, right? In the past 20 years, nothing's gone wrong from going to war based on something that's unproven. Let's go to war and kill more people. It's crazy. There are people that think like this. First of all, it's really dangerous because Chinese Americans, Asian Americans are experiencing hate crimes right now because of rhetoric like this. But, there are people that are just so angry at China. Oh, it's China. I'm not defending the Chinese government, but this is beyond border politics. We're talking about a pandemic that knows no borders. So stop looking at it in that framework, but they can't. They cannot see outside of that. They can't see outside of war. Let's kill more people. Let's kill China. Let's go after China, one of the biggest countries in the world. That's World War III. It would be so much bloodshed, I can't even tell you. Luckily, I don't think that's going to happen because there's so much money invested in it. Having a good relationship with China is important for people's portfolios. Yeah, again, on the Fox News Business Channel. Do you think war with China would be good for the world economy? I don't know. Since that's all you can see, Lou Dobbs, maybe think about that before making these insane claims on national television.